Love you all. Welcome all you lovers to the Florida Love Show. This is your love hour right before happy hour, sponsored by Florida Love. Join us each week as we spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. Now, back to spreading love.
This is for you, Kenny. It's the Florida Love Show, paying love forward is the theme. It's the Florida Love Show, hosted by Kenny and his dream. Every special guest brings their love to the set, and the interview flies, it all comes alive like a duet. He wears many hearts, so he has a very special side. In the Brooklyn Cafe, it's a big love buffet. With roses galore, and you are adored. Come take a bouquet. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Plan your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Shine your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Love this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Give the gift of love and pay it forward and go. Give a kiss, give a hug. It's the Florida Love Show.
Oh, I can't stop loving Sharon right now. Sharon sings the Florida Love Show song, and she sings it so beautifully like an angel. And I love you, love you, love you, Sha. So it's our 3-year anniversary show today. Yes, 3 years, like 160 straight shows. 3 years, woo! Woo, 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 woo! Spreading love all over the world. And I declare 2023 as the year of love. And it's been showing up everywhere. I've been seeing love everywhere. I mean, I was in Publix today. We were saying I love you to each other, all of us. And I'm running for president in 2024. I filled out the paperwork. Kenny Love. You just write in Kenny Love. And it's under the Love Party. It's under the Love Party. I mean, I am so excited. I am so excited to spread love all over the world running for president in 2024, that we have a loving country and a loving world. So here is my saying. MACA. Make America kind again. MACA. M-A-K-A. MACA. Go around and spread MACA. MACA, 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 MACA. See, it flows. And it's humanity first, everything else second. I love that word humanity, because we're all human beings. We all have blood. We're all the same. So let's all love each other as human beings. Make America kind again. Make America kind again. That's my platform. So I love you all. MACA. Oh my God, I love MACA. I love you all. I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. And I am so excited for this show. I couldn't wait for this 3-year show. 3 years through COVID, through virtual, through whatever. 3 years, we're here. And I could pass at any time. I could pass right now on this show from a heart attack, from anything, brain hemorrhage, whatever. Life is short. I could pass right now. We only have now to love each other and spread our love to each other and say I love you to each other. The only way to spread love is to say I love you. To say I love you. So I love you. I love you, love you, love you, each and every one of you. So I'm at Publix this morning, like I was saying, giving out roses, saying I love you. We call that Roses for Change here at Florida Love. So I gave it out to a little girl, and she smiled, and she said, I love you back. I mean, what does it take to give just because? Just give, just because. Just because. I love you. So after George Floyd passed, I saw it, what the police officer did to him, and I cried and cried and cried and said, I have to make a difference. I got to do something about this. And I didn't know what to do. So I reached out to my idol, Martin Luther King. And this is my brother. I love you, Martin Luther King. Love you, brother. I'm going to read this. I have a dream, like Martin Luther King. And he knew it. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed, that all men are created equal, that all men and women are created equal. Matter of fact, it's International Women's History Month this month. To me, it was International Women's History Day on Wednesday, the 8th. Every day is International Women's Day. Every day we celebrate women and love women for what they've created and the difference they've made in this world. Every second we love women. So, of its creed that all men and women are created equal, all human beings are created equal. Humanity. So Martin Luther King said to me, go out and hand out roses to every African American and say I love you. I was on my way to the show. I had 6 dozen roses in my cart, went back into Whole Foods and handed out roses to every African American and said I love you. Every African American in Whole Foods had a rose. They were hugging me, kissing me, saying, God bless you. We need love more now than ever before. It was the whole Foods lit up. I'm sorry, I'm going to start crying. I'm getting really emotional because it was a moment. So the newspapers covered it, the Sun Sentinel, Boca, Del Rey, and then the TV news has covered it. So I'm going to play you the first TV news that covered it. Please play the first TV news.
Welcome back. Now at 5:30, who couldn't use a little love right now?
One Pompano Beach businessman is making it his mission to spread love all around by giving out the flower of love to random strangers. CBS 4's Lisa Petrillo has this heartwarming story.
There's an old song with lyrics that say what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Ken Lehrman is living that moment in a movement he created called Roses for Change.
We love you.
The idea for Roses for Change came about after the death of George Floyd and the turmoil that followed.
I felt their pain. And for me, I don't see color. I mean, I see us all as human beings. and we all can love each other. I mean, love is simple.
Ken, who owns his own printing business for 35 years, appropriately named the Happy Printer, decided to spring into action, purchasing dozens of roses he could hand out.
The first thing I did was I went to Whole Foods, and I also went to Publix, and I gave out roses to all the African Americans in the store. And I said, I love you. And they said, I love you back. And they said, God bless you. And they said, we need love more now than ever before.
Ken was so moved by the response, he posted pictures on Facebook, receiving 600 likes. Suddenly, Roses for Change on Facebook was born. His followers wanted to join him, buying roses too, and it's now become a movement, spreading love to people of all races. We recently caught up with them in Boca Raton.
I just want to say I love you. Have a wonderful day.
Michelle Bellman, who had never met Ken in person, wanted in on the love train and came out on this day to volunteer.
His message is just of love, and love yourself and love one another. And he speaks to my soul, and he speaks to me because I love to spread love as well.
Some were skeptical, wondering if there's a catch to these random acts of kindness. But for those who understood it, it meant the world.
I think it's just amazing. This is really, really nice. You're really showing your love. You're taking your time to do this. Just amazing. And the red flowers, forget it. Just bringing brightness to this world. It's much needed. Thank you so much.
Seriously, so sweet.
Can you imagine what a world it would be like if we just all gave roses to each other instead of what's actually going on? Like, to me, that's a way to spread a message. Spread the message of love.
Lucky me, I received my rose. For more information on Roses for Change when they meet every Friday, go on to our website at cbsmiami.com. I'm Lisa Petrillo, Smelling Sweet, CBS 4 News.
I love that. So we're giving out roses in front of Bed Bath & Beyond in Boca Raton during COVID. People are lighting up. So that's Lisa Petrillo, the first reporter. Lisa Petrillo, I love you. Mwah. And I love when she says, smelling sweet. Yes, the sweet love of roses. The sweet love and romance of roses. Go out and give roses to people today. Just go out and give just because. And say, I love you. So that was amazing. That was amazing. So in the second news, I give out roses to teenagers at the Milagro Center who haven't heard I love you in years and years, from parents, siblings, friends, on and on and on. And they're just sitting around when I get there, and then I give out roses. By the end, we're dancing. So please play the second news.
We're continuing to bring you inspiring stories from our area about people changing their communities for the better. Tonight, WPTV News Channel 5's Chris Gilmore shares the story of a man on a mission to spread love, one rose at a time.
Roses are red, and Ken Lerman's suit is too.
Love you, Anthony.
If you see his bouquets, he has a message for you.
Man, love you, brother.
The 55-year-old loves love,
I love you.
and he now uses roses to let people know it.
No, I love you.
There's some pain behind Lerman's purpose. His Roses for Change campaign began this summer after he and people across the country witnessed the fallout following the death of George Floyd while in police custody.
How can one human being do that to another human being? Like, I was crying when I saw it.
Armed with roses and a message of love, Lerman says he wanted to reach those most affected.
I got to give this to all the African Americans. They're hurting.
His message has since caught on both online and in Palm Beach County, where he regularly shares love and roses to people of all colors. We caught up with Lerman with 100 of his favorite flowers in hand at the Milagro Center in Delray Beach.
A lot of learning goes on every day here in the Milagro Center, but today's lesson consisted of some flowers and 3 words going a long way.
I love you.
I was surprised, and I was like, oh, I love you too.
A lot of these teens say it's been a while since they've heard those words directed at them,
I love you.
and even longer since they have been given flowers.
It was kind of weird at first. I was like, roses, giving someone flowers. It was kind of weird because I didn't expect that, but it's pretty nice. It's a really nice gesture.
He said, I love you, you stay safe, and he told my grandma happy birthday too.
Lerman says he hopes the connection he makes with strangers leaves a lasting impact.
That's my mission every single day, to spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love.
Because maybe all you need is love. In Delray Beach, Chris Gilmore, WPTV News Channel 5.
And you can help us share stories that are inspiring South Florida. Just send us your ideas to inspiringsfl@wptv.com, or you can head to our website to make a submission.
Beautiful, beautiful. They're dancing. They're in love. They're in love. They haven't heard I love you in years, and then they hear I love you with roses. They're in love. Love, 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 love. So that reporter, I love you, love you, love you, love you. He says, maybe all you need is love. And here at Florida Love, we say, all you need is love. Love is everything. So I say I love you to everybody. I came out of my building today, I said I love you to my neighbor, I said I love you to the doorman, said I love you to the security guard, maintenance, said I love you to the person in the elevator, said I love you to their dog, dog jumped on my knee. Tried to give him a rose. It wasn't so easy, but I'm telling you, people just light up. It's amazing. So I say I love you to everybody. So stay with me in this show and comment so we all spread the love. Please comment away so we can love each other. So there's a few people I really want to thank and love today. It's the 3-year anniversary. First person I want to thank is Sharon Love, the Florida Love Show singer. I want to acknowledge and love her. I love you, Sharon, because she sings so beautifully like an angel, and she's done so on so many shows. So I love you, Sharon. Love you, love you, love you. Second person I want to thank is actually 2 people. It's the Brooklyn Cafe. Brooklyn Cafe, AMP Media. I mean, you want to make an impact. I mean, I'm spreading love all over the world through Brooklyn Cafe and AMP Media. You come down here, you check it out. You might want to have a show. Might want to, who knows? Come see Dawn Love, who's my soul sister. I love Dawn Love, my soul sister, or Freddie Love, my soul brother. Come down and see what's possible here. They are the most professional lovers who spread love all over the world. So I just want to love them today. My brother and sister. Dawn loves my sister. Freddie loves my brother. Love you, love you, love you. And I want to thank a few other, again, we've done In Loving Memories all the time, and I reached out to a bunch of people. We've had hundreds and hundreds of guests, hundreds and hundreds of In Loving Memories. So one of the people is Cheryl Maida Jaffe, who is a matchmaker, and she's an incredible matchmaker. You should definitely check her out. She's got a club that's just unbelievable. And we loved her dad, Stan, and it was a really special show. Actually, her husband was crying the whole show. It was the first time she saw her husband cry. Like that, like bawling. So I love you, Cheryl. Love you, love you, love you. I'm sorry you couldn't be here today, but I just wanted to acknowledge you. I also want to acknowledge Karen Love, who I call Karen Velez Sierra, but Karen Love. We loved her son, Gio, and she was supposed to be here today, and she couldn't. She was going to play a piano song for Gio, but I love Karen and Gio so much. Gio was murdered, 13 years old on his birthday in West Palm Beach, posh area, while he was sleeping at a sleepover. Life is now. Life is short. You have no idea what can happen. And I'm going to give you an example. Got in a car accident a month and a half ago. Nobody could believe I walked out of it alive. I should have passed, but I'm here because God is love. God is love. Bless you, bless you, bless you. I love you, God. God is love. But the gas tank looks like it could have exploded. There was gas all over the place. I was hit from behind on the Florida Turnpike by a monster truck, who knows, going 100 miles an hour? I don't know. I went flying out of nowhere. You don't know. You only have now to love each other. To love each other. So go out and love each other now, 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 now. Forgive and love. Forget the past. Forget the past. Forgive and love. And I also want to say I love you to Stanley Goodman, who was on this show many times, who passed away last year. I'm going to start crying. He ended up, after 18 years, getting together with his niece Allison in Tampa after 18 years and met her whole family. Miracle. With great love comes miracle. So there's so many people I want to thank and love. I also want to thank and love not just, Dawn and Freddie at the Brooklyn Cafe, but their crew, their whole crew. Like right now, I got Bailey Love right here taking photos. I love Bailey so much. She's been on the show. I love Bailey. And she does amazing characters. She did a character of me from memory. So I just want to love the whole crew here. All the crew that makes this happen. Because I couldn't do it without them. And I couldn't do it without Freddie and Dawn, Freddie Love and Dawn Love, my brother and sister. So I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. So we're going to be rocking love, okay? And celebrating International Women's History Month today. So this show is dedicated to all the women in the world. Because without you, we wouldn't have a world. You make the difference. You make the difference. And I want to see if I brought a sign that I thought was very important that I wanted to say. I hope I can find it. It was all about women. Yeah, I found it. So this is Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Supreme Court Justice. This is perfect for Women's History Month. Women belong in all places where decisions are being made. Right, Dawn?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Nothing happens without Dawn, right, Freddie? That's right. Women belong in all places where decisions are made. They made this country. So we're going to be celebrating women now with love, love, love. Everything's going to be women right now. So I'm going to play a few videos about Women's History Month right now so you get an idea of what it's all about. Please play the first video.
I'm not ready to wait 100 or 200 years for things to change. That I think actually that time is neutral. That it can either be used constructively or destructively. That human progress rarely rolls in on inevitability. It is through human dedication and effort that we move forward.
Susan B. Anthony and her followers have won for women the right to vote.
She successfully spanned the Atlantic from Newfoundland to Londonderry, Ireland, the first woman to make the flight solo.
Already unique, the first woman to hold such high office, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi continues the tradition of service to India that is synonymous with the names of Gandhi and Nehru.
Shirley Chisholm, first black woman elected to Congress, becomes the first black woman nominated for president.
With Billie Jean King pushing us, the road ahead will be smoother for women. The future will be brighter for LGBT Americans, and our nation's commitment to equality will be stronger for all.
Women's suffrage is about feminism, but feminism is about fairness.
We will not let them take the rights of women who have fought for so many decades to get to this point where we're at right now.
I think smart, strong women are always considered difficult. You cannot fix the most complicated problems, but you can fight to make them better.
What I would want for you girls is that you don't take no for an answer, because no is just some bullshit. word that someone made up.
We are here to raise our voice. We are here to speak for these children and for all rights, for women's rights. We are here to take an action.
Activism works, so I'm telling you to act. We are being betrayed by those in power, and they are failing us. But we will not back down. And if you feel threatened by that, then I have some very bad news for you. We will not be silent, because we are the change, and change is coming whether you like it or not.
Wow, powerful. Women's power, strength. So, like I was saying, running for president, make America kind again. Humanity first, everything else second. Humanity first. So that includes women. Men and women are human beings. Humanity. So I'm going to declare right now the first woman president. We just had the first woman vice president. We are going to have the first woman president. It's time. Women had to fight to vote. Now they have to fight to get an abortion. Make America kind again. Humanity first, everything else second. First woman president of the United States. I'm declaring that now. So all women out there, I love you all. And I want to thank you for the difference you've made. So we have this country. I love you. Love you, love you, love you. So now I'm going to play the next video about Women's History Month. Please play the next video.
March is Women's History Month. It's a time we set aside to honor women's contributions in science, business, sports, social movements, and so many other fields. For centuries in America, women's contributions in these fields were often overlooked. As a result, they were omitted from history. That's why we celebrate Women's History Month and the opportunity it gives us all to get a more complete picture of our American history. It's important that we use times like this to teach new generations about those women we all know, like Rosa Parks, whose refusal to surrender her seat to a white passenger on a bus helped launch the effort to end racial segregation in America. Like Susan B. Anthony, an abolitionist who became one of the leading figures in the movement to gain the right to vote for women. And like Claire Booth Luce, the first American woman appointed to a major ambassador post. This month also gives us an opportunity to learn about those women whose names we don't know as well. Like Alice Ball, an African-American chemist who in the early 20th century developed the first successful treatment for leprosy, a debilitating disease that once left its victims ostracized from society. And like journalist Nellie Bly, who posed as a mental patient in 1887 to go undercover in a women's mental asylum in New York City to expose the terrible conditions patients were subjected to. Her report led to lasting institutional reforms in mental health care. And like chemist Stephanie Kwolek, who in 1965 created a lightweight and durable new fiber that later became Kevlar, which is used to create bulletproof vests and helmets that protect the lives of our law enforcement and military. Women have invented new medicines, fought as heroes on our battlefields, and enforced the laws in our communities. They led in the effort to end slavery. They have created businesses and built hospitals, and they fought to secure their own right to vote. Women have played pivotal roles in building this country. The United States wouldn't be the economic superpower and the world's beacon of liberty without their contributions. On the home front, on the war front, and in the workplace, women have served and shaped our great nation. That's why Women's History Month is such an important opportunity for us to pause and honor their profound contributions. As we recognize them, let's also honor the everyday women who make our families, communities, economy, military, and nations so strong. The Heritage Foundation is deeply proud to honor them all, not only during Women's History Month, but indeed every day of the year.
Wow, so beautiful, so beautiful. So again, make America kind again, MACA, humanity first, everything else second. So as you watch the Florida Love Show today, think about making America kind again. What could you do that's kind and loving today, every second, to light up someone's life? So I was thinking on my way to the show about my mom. I love my mom more than anything in the whole world. My mom is just a beacon of beauty and love and stunning and gorgeous and intelligent and cultured, and she wanted everything for me always. I am who I am because of my mom. I owe my life to my mom because she gave me life. And then I thought about, she carried me for 9 months while she was working. Men don't have to do that. Women do. My mom carried me for 9 months. And I was a big baby. I think I was almost 10 pounds. I was huge. She had to have a cesarean. She carried me and worked. Women do double, triple, quadruple, multi-duty all over the time, all over the place. Women are amazing. Amazing. So I just have to love all you women out there, and especially Mom. Mom, I love you so much. Thank you for giving me life. And one more thing, you know, I'm running for president, right? When I was, the year before I was born, 1963, November 22nd, President Kennedy was assassinated. My mom cried. She loved President Kennedy. Loved. She cried. And she had a miscarriage. All at the same time that year. Came out in the toilet. So she didn't know if she could have another baby. All of a sudden, she gets pregnant again. 9 months later, November 5th, that's me, November 5th, 1964, she has me. And when I'm born, she holds me up and she says, "You're going to be a born leader like John F. Kennedy." I'll never forget those words. So that's another reason why I'm running for president. Because Kennedy was about making America kind again. Humanity first, everything else second. Let's all love each other. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. So we're going to continue loving women right now. Please play the next video.
On the 9th of October 2012, the Taliban shot me on the left side of my forehead. They thought that the bullet would silence us, but they failed.
I did everything in my power to be a good student. I dreamed of one day going to one of the best universities in America. But despite my efforts, there were still people in my life who told me that I was setting my sights too high, that a girl like me couldn't get into an elite university.
My identity is challenged, and my actions are heavily scrutinized. I am simultaneously silenced into shame while being expected to apologize for the actions of a small group of people. We all have a responsibility to challenge a growing culture of ignorance rather than justifying xenophobia and prejudice under the veil of free speech.
It is okay to be scared. It is okay to cry. Everything is okay, but giving up should not be an option. They always say that failure is not an option. Failure should be an option because when you fail, you get up, and then you fail, and then you get up, and that keeps you going.
You know what it's like when a family struggles to make ends meet. You know what it's like to be overlooked and underestimated because of who you are or what you believe in or where you come from. And the world needs more girls like you And the world needs more girls like you growing up to lead our parliaments and our boardrooms and our courtrooms and our universities. We need you. We need people like you tackling the pressing problems we face: climate change and poverty, violent extremism, disease.
We have this thing in minds. We call it perfection. We want everything perfect. We want ourselves to be perfect. There is this image in our head about everything. Perfect life, perfect relationships, perfect career, perfect amount of money that we need to earn no matter what. Nothing is perfect in this world. We all are perfectly imperfect, and that is perfectly all right.
You might never fail on the scale I did, but some failure in life is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you fail by default.
And hopelessness died. Strength, power, and courage was born.
Oh my God. Oh, so inspired. I was crying through that. Wow. We need more girls like you. We need more women like you. Because women belong in all places where decisions are being made. I love you, love you, love you. Oh, yeah. Shout out to Jill Miller, the best, newest mom in Florida. Peter, I love Peter. Peter, I love you so much. Peter's got the biggest heart. So they're from the Salt Chamber, and they like produce the most amazing salt in the whole world. And Jill just had a baby. Jill, I love you, love you, love you, love your baby. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate Jill's baby on the show. Love you, Jill. Love you, Peter. Oh, love you, Marty. Love you, Mom. Love you and all the moms out there. Right. We did an in loving memory to Marty's mom, Rita. That's right, lovely Rita. Love you, love you, love you, Marty, my brother. Love you, love you, love you, and love your mom, Rita. So keep the comments coming. Keep the comments coming. Let's keep loving the woman. Oh, Carol, I love you so much, Carol. And Carol's a mom. Carol's a mom. Carol's like the best mom. Yeah, this is such a great home with a host that speaks to love. Oh, Carol, I love you, love you, love you, love you. So we did an in loving memory also to Carol and her parents. Love you, Carol. Love you, love you, love you. So Marty and Carol are Legacy Live, okay? They're a group called Legacy Live. They're playing tonight, 7 p.m. at Palermo's. Okay, you don't want to miss it. They are amazing. They've sung on the show many times. Again, Legacy Live, Palermo's tonight, 7 p.m. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Mwah! Oh, I'm so happy. All right, so that's going to send us right into the next video. Please play the next video.
Hi, happy International Women's Day. And here's something we've put together especially for you. Enjoy.
It is said that girls with dreams become women with vision.
So I want all the girls watching here and now to know that a new day is on the horizon. I am the hope
and the dream of the slave.
The world of work has been designed by men, and now I think women have a great opportunity to change it.
God, use me. Use me, use this life. I don't know what the future holds for me, but I know that there is a vision for my life that is greater than my imagination can hold. Use me, use me. What would you have me to do?
I think it is right that socially I am afforded the same respect as men.
Many people wonder where my secret lies. I'm not cute or built to suit a fashion model size. When you see me walking, it ought to make you proud. I say it's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman. Phenomenal woman.
The moment you can figure out what it is you're supposed to be doing, the sooner you are able to get about the business of doing that.
When I look down at this golden statue, may it remind me and every little child that no matter where you're from, your dreams are valid.
Up from a past rooted in pain, I rise.
I went on the courts with just a ball and a racket and a hope, and that's all I had. And it's inspiring for all you guys out there that want to do something and want to be the best that you can be and want to do the best that you can do. You just never give up, because you never know what can happen. You never know who you can inspire.
When that new day finally dawns, it will be because of a lot of magnificent women, many of whom are right here in this room tonight, and some pretty phenomenal men fighting hard to make sure that they become the leaders who take us to the time when nobody ever has to say, "Me too," again.
Our diversity of faiths and colors and creeds, that is not a threat to who we are. It makes us who we are.
May we empower each other to carry out such vision, because it isn't enough to simply talk about equality. One must believe in it, and it isn't enough to simply believe in it. One must work at it. Let us work at it together, starting now. Thank you so much.
I hope this has inspired and motivated you. Remember, anything is possible if you have self-belief.
Wow. Woo. Oh my God, I'm so emotional. So inspiring. Phenomenal women, empowering each other. Magnificent women. So I'm dedicating this song to all of you, all women out there. Please play this next song.
Having the time of your life.
all the dancing queens out there, all the women, I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Oh, so I hope you were dancing to that to celebrate International Women's History Month. So we're going to continue on to more music sung by incredible women. Please play the next song.
I am what I am. I am my own special creation. So come take a look. Give me the hook or the ovation. It's my world that I want to have a little pride in. My world, and it's not a place I have to hide in. Life's not worth a damn till you can say I am what I Noise, I think it's pretty.
We're all dancing in the studio. Be proud. Be yourself. Be you. I am what I am. I am what I am. So I love you all you women out there. We are celebrating you. We are loving you. I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. And I'm going to continue to the next song. Please play the next song.
1, 2, 3.
Yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. God, got one. Nothing special that way. From New York to Hollywood. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. I know I feel inside. Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night. Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night. Romantic lady, sugar lady, ooh, sophisticated mama, yeah. Come on, you disco lady, stay with me tonight. If you hear any noise, it ain't the boys, it's ladies' night. Gonna slip out ladies' night, stepping out ladies' night. Gonna slip out ladies' night, stepping out ladies' night. Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night. Oh yes, it's ladies' night, and the feeling's right. Oh yes, it's ladies' night. Oh what a night. On disco nights, your name will be seen. You can fulfill all your dreams. Party here, party there, everywhere. This night is yours, you've got to be there. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be alright. This is your night, tonight, everything's gonna be al
This is your night tonight. Everything's gonna be all right. So all you ladies out there, tonight is your night to celebrate. Celebrate, 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 celebrate. It's ladies' night tonight. And I always say that the Florida Love Show is the love hour before happy hour on Friday. So now Friday night is ladies' night. Celebrate, dance, sing. Celebrate, women. Celebrate, ladies. Celebrate. And to all the ladies out there, if no one has said this to you today, you're beautiful. And I love you. You're beautiful, and I love you. So we are going to end the show right now with Ladies' Night and celebrating ladies and Women's International History Month. So I'm going to put these up again. Let's make America kind again. Humanity first, everything else second. And women definitely belong in all places where decisions are being made. And the first woman president is on the way. So I love you all, each and every one of you. It has been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to sing, dance, and celebrate with all the women out there. Tonight's your night. Now's your night. Today's your day. It's all for you. Everything's for you. Every second. Every second. So I love you all. I want to thank you all for watching the Florida Love Show. And as I end every show, who can you give a rose to? I love you.
You've been listening to the Florida Love Show, where we've been spreading love in the Florida community. For more information, please contact me, Kenny Love, at 917-699-1995 or ken@florida-love.com or on our website, florida-love.com. See you next week, 3 p.m. Friday for the Friday Love Hour. Keep spreading love in your life and have a loving week. Love you all.